So the question everyone is asking right now is the bull market actually, or the bull run actually over for BTC, or is are we going to see some kind of a market recovery and the rally continues thereafter? Well, I'm gonna break down the entire market for you guys in this video, right? This is currently monthly time frame, so I'm gonna start from the monthly time frame and break it all the way down to, let's say, the daily time frame for um the trades that I take on BTC, like on the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame, those ones are shared in our private community. But this video is to give every Bitcoin or crypto investor, right, the scope, or to let you see the scope of what's actually happening, all right, in the bigger frame. So first thing I want to do, right, is to first of all look at the market structure. Now we can see that the market over here is actually bullish, right? We have these structures over here, though we had this one closing below this level, which some might say is a change of character. Now, that is basically not what I'm going to be doing for you right now, but what I'm going to use to kind of, let's see where the market is going to head to, is using line liquidity, or using, let me just say liquidity, right? So if we take a look at this market, we first of all want to ask ourselves, where do we have a major support zone? All right, from the previous bull run and to the beginning of this particular bull run, that we're trying to see if it's going to continue. So if you take a look at it, you see that this is where we had the main support zone. So this level over here is actually the main support level, which is around 60k. Now we already tapped into this level, right? So this level we are right now in the market is a very, very crucial, I will call it the breaking point of BTC. If BTC happen to, let's say, break below this level and reject from this level, that will be all for this particular, that will be all for this bull run. But what we are seeing right now is a slight rejection. But this is not going to be what rejection we are seeing right here is not a sign for you to start buying BTC. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you why if we get down to the weekly time frame. So now we've known at on the monthly time frame, we're currently reacting to a key support level. Now, if you look at this level, when this rally started over here, sometime I think in 2023, it's 2020 or 2024 rather, right? We saw that the market did this for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Market reacted to this level before it finally took off, and that was because this was a major resistance, or that was the all-time high from the previous bull run. So that is why we are rejecting from that level. Now let's get over to the weekly time frame to see what is actually happening. Now on the weekly time frame, where we have these demand zone, right? We have this demand zone over here on the weekly time frame, which somehow that is what price is reacting to. Now, one thing you should understand about price action, which I believe anyone who pay attention to price action in his trading will understand, is that sometimes even when a point of interest, in this case now this is a weekly point of interest, right? But sometimes even when a point of interest is valid, price does not just tap once and start pushing up. What price will normally do, right, is that it will move into a point of interest. In this case, this is a point of interest. It will create a push to the upside, tricking early buyers to start buying the market. Then it will come back again and take out this low before it will now decide if it actually wants to go to the upside. So what I think is going to happen, what I think is happening right now, is that price is kind of tricking buyers to buy right now, and then it will come down and take them out of that trade. Now it might not really go down to this level immediately, but I'm just going to know what I believe is going to happen over here. So now let's take a look at some kind of internal liquidity over. Let's zoom in a little bit to see what's happening here. So right here we have this weekly FEG, right? This is what price, or where price is reacting to, or the level price is reacting to. So when we have something like this, right? When we have something like this against a point of interest, price most times will not just push through. It is going to reject from that level, then come down, take out this low, then it will now push up. If truly this POI is going to hold, then it will now push through to give you that what change of character. change of character. Now, this is the solid way, all right, or the most valid way for you to confirm that this 60K level is a reversal point for the crypto market. Now, if see price, right? If we see price just pushing through, let me do what I want to show you. I want to show you guys something. Now, if for any reason we see price just continue to go up as ignoring this fair value gap, it is going to be a larger manipulation. It's going to be like manipulation on a larger scale. What I mean by that is that we are going to see price crash massively. Then that will simply mean from the onset from this zone that this POI is not going to hold. Now, let me also give you an example. Let me also show you similar occasion. Now, if you take a look at this level, this was also a valid point of interest, right? Now, what did price do there? On a normal day, price was supposed to, sorry, on a normal day, price was supposed to go. You can see there's a little tiny FEG over here. Price was supposed to, if this level was were to hold, right, when price came to this level, price was supposed to reject from this level, take out this low, right, and create a change of character. But what happened? We did not see this movement. Instead, what we saw, I'm giving you some, I'm kind of showing you certain price action tricks that we use sometimes to know if a point of interest is going to hold or is not going to hold. Now, what price did instead was that price tapped into this point of interest, went reacted to this FE, did not come to clear this liquidity, but instead kept going up. And everybody, this was when many people were buying that, oh, crypto is recovering. And what happened? Piam, price came down, took every buyers out of that, even took out the points of interest and everything, and crashed all the way down to 60K. So if you use price action, or if you had used price action at this level, you understand clearly that for the fact that price did not come down immediately after hitting this FEG was a point for you to, or was a signal for you to understand that this continued move is going to be manipulation. So in this case now, where we are right now, if price is going to, if BTC is going to recover from this level, what I would love to see, or what I would want to see, or what is going to happen if this level is going to hold, is that price is going to reject from this FEG like we are seeing right now, come down to this level, take out the stop loss, then it's going to reject. And I'm talking about this happening by next week, right? This is the weekly time frame by next week. So I need like just two candles over here to see this particular move. Now, if you don't see this move, if for any reason you continue to see price ignoring this FEG, pay attention, ignoring this FEG and continue to go up, bro, crypto is going to crash massively after some weeks, of maybe from next or 2 months time. Crypto is going to crash massively, and that is going to be the end of the bull run. So there are two things you should be expecting where price is right now. You're expecting price to either reject from this FEG like we're seeing, come down here, take a liquidity, then this will be the reversal of the market. But if this does not happen, if this does not happen and we continue to see price ignore FEG and keep creating liquidity, then that is over. That will be all for crypto. So in the meantime, yeah, that's basically what happened. So in daily time frame, okay, daily time frame, I actually reserved that for the private community, but let me just show you. Let me just also break down to what might happen on a daily time frame. So on daily time frame, we have this level over here. This is where you now plot your golden zone. This is where you now plot your golden zone. Those that have my trading course know they have exactly the settings I use for my golden zone. So this is when you now have a golden zone. Now, as you can see, we are rejecting from the golden zone. Once you have first and second rejecting, the second one is always the one that pushes through. Sometimes the second one will go and take out this, or but does not take it out. So, but rejection from golden zone is a very clear signal that price is going to reject from there. Now, I normally and my entry on BTC is 1 hour time frame, but that entry system is reserved for the private community. Now, we can see price rejecting from this golden zone, meaning that price is going to push down. So this kind of confirms what I just told you guys, that on the weekly time frame, that price is going to reject from those FEG, then come down and take out this liquidity. So if you are in a long position right now on BTC, I'm not saying you should exit your trade. I don't own the market. I'm just showing you what I see based on how I trade. So you might want to cut, maybe take some profits, trail your trade or whatever you want to do. This is not a signal for you to sell or buy. This is just me breaking down the market based on what I am seeing from the monthly all the way down to daily time frame. Now there are other things also in this in on happening on the charts which are only to those in the private community, but on the general sum, on the summary of everything, this is what is happening in the world of crypto. So on the daily time frame, to be more precise, price is actually heading towards, there's a tiny FEG somewhere around this area. I think on Coinbase this is more visible. It is more. Let me just plot my FEG indicator. Okay, you can see there's a tiny FEG, but although on Coinbase this is not tiny, so which is around 68k. So price is navigating to 68k. That is where price should navigate to, maybe this weekend or by Monday or something like that. So guys, this is the quick update on what is happening on with BTC from the monthly all the way down to the daily. So trade responsibly, and guys, do have a lovely weekend ahead. Bye.